Welcome back. Today we join a solitary builder as she constructs a permanent stone sanctuary from the ground up, entirely by hand. The foundation dictates the lifespan of any masonry structure. She mixes a concrete slurry directly on site, controlling the ratio of water to aggregate to prevent premature cracking. A level, poured trench footing acts as a structural anchor. By spreading and smoothing the base layer, she creates a uniform surface that will distribute the immense downward pressure of the river stones evenly into the earth. With the concrete cured, the structural framework begins. Bending steel rebar by hand requires careful leverage to maintain a consistent radius. This metal skeleton will define the entrance and provide essential tensile strength. Stone and mortar are incredibly strong under compression, but vulnerable to pulling forces. The rebar arch effectively absorbs those lateral strains. It holds the entryway rigid before a single stone is ever laid over the threshold. Days later, the heavy masonry is complete. Filling the deep crevices between the river stones is not just an aesthetic choice. The interior mortar coat acts as a vital thermal mass and windbreaker. Pressing the cement deep into the joints locks the irregular stones together, sealing out drafts and establishing a solid, unified, load-bearing wall. Moving from heavy stone to flexible fiber requires a shift in technique. The builder uses a machete to cleave thick bamboo culms into thin, pliable ribbons. Bamboo's parallel grain makes it exceptionally easy to split lengthwise, but maintaining a uniform thickness takes immense blade control. These green strips retain a high moisture content, allowing them to bend without snapping. Laid out flat, they will be woven into a continuous, tensioned mat. This lightweight lattice is the first layer of the roof. Integrating the woven bamboo into the wire mesh creates a composite dome. The wire provides the rigid geometric skeleton, while the tight bamboo weave forms a breathable, solid backing. This combination ensures the ceiling can safely support the heavy exterior mortar that will follow. Transitioning the vertical walls into the curved roofline demands a secure perimeter. A temporary wooden screed board provides a level reference point against the irregular masonry. Laying a thick mortar bed here is crucial, as this upper ring acts like a tension band for the entire building. By embedding the top stones firmly into the cement, she creates a solid collar. This ring distributes the outward thrust of the heavy dome straight down into the foundation walls. Gravity does the stabilizing. Sealing the base of the chimney prevents water infiltration at the roof's most vulnerable penetration point. The final course of small, rounded stones caps the flue. Scraping away the excess mortar while it is still green prevents moisture-trapping ledges from forming on the exterior. Work extends to the surrounding landscape. A shallow, circular excavation provides the footing for an exterior feature, dropping a wire grid into the base before the concrete pour drastically increases the slab's tensile capacity. The steel mesh arrests microscopic cracks before they can propagate through the brittle cement, ensuring the pad survives seasonal ground shifts. To manage water runoff, the builder establishes a defined border along the dirt paths. Setting these larger stones into a wet mortar trench locks them against lateral soil pressure. Without this rigid retaining edge, heavy rains would quickly erode the loose soil and undermine the primary walkways leading to the shelter. The interior floor requires a thick subbase before any final finish. Transporting heavy, damp soil from the stream bank provides a free, highly compactable fill material. Riverbank soil contains a natural mix of clay and sand, which binds tightly together when compressed. Spreading it evenly across the enclosed footprint raises the interior grade above the exterior ground level. This simple elevation change is a vital passive defense, guaranteeing the living space remains perfectly dry during heavy downpours. As the concrete sets, river stones are inlaid along the entry pen. Pressing them flush into the wet cement secures them permanently. The stones provide a durable, textured walking surface that naturally sheds water away from the threshold. weeks of physical labor culminate in the simple strike of a match. The stone hearth draws perfectly, funneling smoke up the chimney while radiating deep, sustained heat into the room. What was once a bare patch of grass is now a functioning shelter, a space built by hand to harness the elements rather than fight them. In the end, the structure and the daily routine operate as one quiet system. The work is finished and the sanctuary provides.